Hello there. We discussed the volume of cylinders during this lesson. What is a cylinder? It is a 3D shape with its base being a circle. So you have two identical circles, one at the top, one at the bottom, and a round surface which connects the two circles, the two bases. Um, So it is similar to prisms because if you remember in a prism, to find the volume, we need to find the area of the base and times it by the height. So the only difference here, the base is a circle and the area of a circle is given by pi times radius squared. So if the radius of this circle is r, this circle has a radius of r, then its area will be pi r squared. Then we times it by the height, and that is the height of the cylinder. So area of the base times by the height. So pi times r squared times h. So let's look at the number of examples. Example 1, find the volume of a cylinder with a base radius of 4.6 meters and a height of 12 meters. So we need to have a height of 12 meters. We have a height of 12 meters. We need to find its volume. So radius is 4.6. R is 4.6, H is 12, and we sub in the formula pi times R squared times H. There is a times between pi and R squared and between R squared and H. So pi times 4.6 squared times 12, and that will give us 797.71 cubic meters, correct to 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places. Example 2, find the capacity of a cylindrical water tank with a diameter of 8 meter and a height of 10 meter to the nearest meter. So capacity means how much a three-dimensional object can hold. So we write again the information they have given us. We're talking about a cylinder. Its diameter is 8 and its height is 10. The only thing is we need to get the radius. Radius is half of the diameter. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. So that is the radius of the cylinder. So first we find the volume in terms of cubic meter. Just sub in the values, pi times r squared times height. R is 4 squared, times by height, which is 10. That gives us 502.65482 cubic meters. That is cubic meters. So just write cubic meter. All right, that is that much of cubic meters. That's the volume. But we need to find capacity, which is in liters. To do that, we need to times by 1,000. So each cubic meter is 1,000 liters. So you need to times this by 1,000. And if you times this by 1,000, that decimal point will move 3 places to the right. So you get 502,654.82 liters. That's that many liters. If you want to give to the nearest liter, so it means we don't need to have any decimal place. So we got to get rid of this 8. So the whole decimal point will go. But before we drop the decimal point, because this is 8, you got to add 1 to the one you keeping. So that becomes 5. So 502,655 liters to the nearest liter. So when they say to the nearest liter, if your answer is in liters, just you need to drop the decimal point and give it as a whole number. And if you need to, round it up. That is all for this lesson. Thank you for your attention.